Welcome to today's tutorial. Today we'll be learning how to design a Foodstuff logo easily using your phone. Let's quickly go to our Canva app. If you notice, Canva have upgraded their interface. So all you have to do is to go to your Play Store, Apple Store and download or update your Canva app. So this is my Play Store. So let me quickly update my Canva app. So come over to the search bar and type in Canva. So just ensure you update your Canva app so you can have access to the new features and every other important things there. So yes, this is why you need to subscribe, like and comment on this video because already updated. So I just click on open. Now remember during our first class where I taught about how to design a delivery logo, we used the 500 by 500 pixels, which is the canvas size. So this is the new interface. If you watch the previous videos before this particular video, you will notice that there's some changes here and there, okay, and they are quite beautiful to see too. So let's click on this plus icon. Click on the plus icon. Over to this part here. Okay, look at it down here where you have start creating your media under it. So click on that. It will take you to where you have custom size. This is where you put in your size. So this is the one I've used before. So I'll just come over here to write 500 500 and ensure that the unit is in pixels, which is px. Okay, so I'm just going to write it 500 500. Then click on create new design. So automatically it will take you to the design interface where you get to have access to some templates that you can edit. So this is where it brought me to. So click on this to type in you can relate with to your Foodstuff business. I also want you to see that when I typed in grocery logo, you can see that every logo that came out for Foodstuff brands that you can use. Ensure that you are using the Canva Pro so that you can enjoy all access, everything you need. If you get a particular logo that you like, the way it looks, everything about it, you can have access to it when you are using the Canva Pro. So as you can see, all these ones here are pro versions that you have to pay and have access to. Okay, so these are flyers. This is a logo. This is a logo, this is a logo, this is a flyer, this is a flyer, this is a flyer. So let me pick one logo that I like and just edit it. Okay, so I like this. I would use it. And guess what? It is free. So just click on it. My brand name is Joy Foodstuffs. Joy Foodstuff. And I just want to edit this a little bit. So this is the image on it, which is the Apple image. Once you click on this is the write-up. Once you click on this is the bag image. Once you click on this, you see that they are all separated. Now I have scattered this. So how do I fix them together? Come over to this icon and undo all you have done. So you see, and I've undone what I did before. So I can use this logo exactly like this, but the disadvantage is someone else might use this exact one and just write their name. So what do? I can change this and add some things to make it more like mine. Okay, so what will I do? I can decide, okay, let me come over to these three dots here. Click on the three dots, then go to where I have view all page. Click on view all page and it will bring me to this part. So click on this plus icon and page 1, click on it, page 2, click on it, page 4, just to have enough page. So click on the one you want to work with, double click on it and it will bring me to this part here, this clean space. So the next thing I will do is to come over to this part where we have design, click on it and you would see other designs that look like the one we picked. So I can decide to make use of this to give it an additional touch, or this to give my design an additional touch. Just note that I want to use two designs to bring out something beautiful. So I would like to use this one, so I'm going to pick this and this is what I have here. So the next thing I'll do is to click on this because I don't want this one. I will delete it. Come over to this part, click on this Click on these three dots here. Then you will see where you have select multiple. Click on select multiple. I want to group this bag and these fruits. So I'll click on the fruits that I've selected two. You can see it here that it is two. I've selected two. The next thing I'll do is to go to where I have group here to group them together. So I would move both of them together. So now they are grouped together, and that is why you are seeing one here and you are having on group. And click on copy here where we have copy. Click on copy, then click on this to go out of this part. Then swipe to the next phase, which is the second part. Click on it. Now, what is my brand color? What is my brand color? Assuming my brand color is white background and green image and what have you, or green and yellow with white background, all I have to do is to change this background to white. So how do I change it to white? Click on the background. Once you click on the background, you will come over. If you look down here, you see where you have replace, color, seconds, dependent. So this is where we want to work on. This is where we want to work on color, where we have color. So click on color, and this is the white color I need for my brand. So click on it, and it's giving me that white color now. So the next thing I would like to do is to click on this. I want this inside circle to be white. So I'll click on it, scroll to this. Now still same here. I'll just scroll. Still looking at this down part, I will scroll. So scroll, and you have where you have color. You see the three colors attached to this circle. Okay, so I'm going to go to this particular color and change it to white. I want it to be plain white. The next color I would like to change is this color here. Remember, it's green and yellow. So click on that color. Now, assuming I don't like this particular green, I want another green, I'll just click on this arrow here, click on it, and it will bring me to this part here. So I don't like this green I have here, and I don't see the green I want here. All I have to do is come over to this part here where we have circle with color, click on it, then you can get the particular type of green you want. So I like this dark green and I want this dark green, so I'm going to pick this green color. The next thing I will click on is any of these things. Remember, I copied something from the previous page. Come to these three dots here, click on it, and click on paste. This is where we have paste, and this is it. So the next thing I would like to do is to reduce the size and bring it inside here. Increase the size from these angles. So any of the parts you can just increase from there. So this is it. If you notice, it's on top of my write-up. How do I bring it back? And how do I change the color too? Since my brand color is just green and yellow. Click on the bag itself. Both of them are still grouped. But just click on the bag itself. Scroll to this part here. You see where you have color. Click on it and give it a green color. So the green color I want is not here. I'll just click on this arrow again. And this is the green color that I want here. So just click on it and it has changed. The next thing I would like to do is to click on the fruit itself. So now I have clicked on the fruit itself. So look at the the four colors attached to the fruit. I'm just going to change that of this green and this red. So click on this and I'm going to give it the dark green. So as I swipe here, I can get other colors that I have. So this is the green I want here. But just in case I don't see it, I can just come over to this arrow. Okay, so the next thing is this red here. I want to change it, so click on this, ensure you are clicked there, and scroll to where you have the yellow, and this is it. So the next thing I would like to do is to take this to ensure that my write-up comes up. So how do I take this particular bag, this bag that I've grouped, back? So I just click on it and scroll down this place. Okay, so scroll to, you find layers. Look at the layers here. So click on layers and pick this and drag it down. Drag it down. Ensure that the names you want, let it be up, and drag it to and position it here. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to pick this now, and the text I can edit it. Okay, So click on it and come over to where you have, if you notice, there's white highlights around this right up. This is gotten from the effect features. So if you scroll down like this, when you have clicked on the text, you come over to where you have effect. So you can see where you have outline. So this is the outline. Once I click on it, because you already have a white outline, I just want to change it to a yellow color. Click on this and give it the yellow color. So is this nice? No. Let me give it the green color. I think the green color is okay. Okay, so for the outline. Then the next thing is come over to where you have color and give it either a yellow color. I think the yellow color is nice. The yellow color is nice. So let me edit this now and put in my name, my own brand name. So click on this, go to where you have edit here, click on edit and type your brand name. So assuming I want to, okay, so I want to use this as Joan. So instead of online groceries, I can decide to increase the size of this text. So from here, so increase the size of this and put it this way. I think I like it this way. Then where I have the online store, I can move it a little bit here and edit this. So click on edit again here and write Joan Foodstuff. Foodstuff. I want to reduce the extra extension, which is this. I want to reduce it, so I'll just drag it inside. Okay, so drag it inside. So the next thing I want you to also take note of is you can change the font of this if you don't like the font. So if you scroll to this part here or here, you will see where you have font. So click on font. To see more fonts, you just click on this arrow and you will see so much more. Okay, so this are more fonts you can pick. So remember, when you are designing, you can use 2 fonts at most. So this one is already a fancy font, so I just want to use something simple. So I can either use this Monda or open source. So let me try Monda and open source. So let me use Monda. Okay, so I'm going to come over to edit again. If you notice, the first letter is in caps locks, which is capital letter, so I want it to be in small letter. So I've made that in small letter now. Click on it again and come over to where you have format. So you can put this at the center. This is where I click to put it at the center. Click on B to make it bold. Then the next thing I want to do is to reduce the size. So come over to where you have font size and reduce the font size. I just want it to be small, so 9 is okay for me. Then click on the food itself, the food stuff that you want to edit. Go to where you have spacing. Click on spacing, and where you have later spacing, increase the spacing. Okay, so this is it. I think I'm okay with this. So I'm going to bring this down a bit and give it a color. So let's give it the color green. And this is my grocery logo. So my foodstuff logo. So you can see, very simple, and then it's neat. So this is what I did. I used my 2 fingers to pinch my phone and it will bring me to all pages. So now this number 2, ensure that this purple borders is round it. Come over to where you have duplicate down here and click on duplicate to duplicate. So you double click on the third page, click on this plain background and go to where you have replace. So I believe you're enjoying this tutorial. What are you waiting for? Take a moment and subscribe, and also like this video. You can equally share this to your friends. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is to come over to where you have backgrounds. Click on backgrounds, on white background. White background. So there are different white backgrounds here that you can try. So let's just pick one. I like this. So you can see it just gave it another feel different from this one. So we can use this. Click on this circle, click on these 3 dots. I want to group everything together now. Click on it, then come over to where you have select multiple. Then click on the handbag, the name, the other name, and we are done. So come over to where you have group here and you group them together. So you see they are all grouped together. The next thing you want to do is, maybe you have a slogan, you want to add a slogan to this. Let's go to the second page. Click on this foodstuff. Click on these three dots. Click on copy. Then go back to the first page. Click on it. Click on these three dots. Click on paste. Okay, so it has pasted it here. So all I have to do is click on it and bring it here. So assuming my slogan is all good foods, click on it and type all good foods. Okay, so this is my slogan. Now I want to show you something different. Click on this to expand the space. You can see. The next thing I'll go to is scroll down here, come down here and scroll till you get effects. So this is where I have effects. Click on effects, and where you have shapes, click on shape and go to where you have curve on that shape. Then click on this, because if you notice it's now looking N. So click on it, then move this way. Okay, so you begin to regulate till you're okay with what you have. So I'm going to move this to this part here. Okay, so I think this is okay. I think this is okay. I can either move it here and decide to rotate. So rotate it this way and move it back a bit. Okay, so I can decide to rotate it this way or leave it at the center. Okay, so this is it. Click on it. Just click on the text. I don't know why it's trying to write. So scroll down to where you have position. Go to where you have align. Click on center. Click on this, and they're actually centered and in the middle. So ensure this is at the center. Go to middle, it takes it up. So let me just use the nudge to bring it down, to place it the way I feel is best. Use the nudge to place it the way I feel it's best. Okay, so you can see the nudge to helped me even align it better. So I think this is okay. So this is okay. So click on this slogan, click on the three dots here, click on select multiple, select this. You know we have grouped that one before, so just come over to group and finalize the grouping. So I can come over, pinch this, come over to page 2, delete page 2, click on page 3, click on these three dots, click on copy, click on this next page, click on these three dots and click on paste. And this is it. So our foodstuff logo design is ready. So this is how you can simply design it. So the next thing you want to do is to save. So come over to this arrow here, click on it, come over to where you have download. Now this part here, increase it. Okay, so come over, ensure that it is in PNG suggested. If it's not in PNG, come over to this arrow here and change it to PNG. Okay, now come over to where you have all page and change it to only page 2, because this is page 2. So click on maximum, click on current page, page 2, and click on page 3. The other one with the plain background is page 3. So click on done. So the next thing is to click on download. So you have to wait a little to get it downloaded. As you wait, quickly subscribe, like, and if you have any question, just let me know in the comments section. So this has been downloaded. Click on X, and this is it. So I want to download this one without a background. I want it to be transparent. I don't want any background. All I have to do is to come over to this part and ensure that this is the one you are using. Don't use this one you replace its background. Use this one that has plain background. Okay, so come over to this arrow, click on that arrow and click on where you have download. Click on download and increase it again. Allow it to be on PNG suggested, but this time around you make sure that you have transparent background. So click on it. You must be using Canva Pro to use this. Okay, so transparent. You see I've clicked on it. So come over to this page and pick only page 3. Then click on download and allow it to download. It will download in a transparent format. Okay, so this is how you design your Foodstuff logo easily. See you in our next video. Thank you.